We have big plans here.
It's so exciting to see all the young families.
Yeah.
That's what's really exciting. We're more old people too, but the young families with their small children is really exciting to see.
I feel like a stranger there, don't you?
Yes. And we don't know the people in the second service because we never go to the second service, which is really sad. But it is such a blessing. And we comment Sunday after Sunday when we leave after the first service when we can't get out of the parking lot because there's car after car after car coming in.
Yeah.
It is so awesome.
I have been attending Suncrest Worship since I was 10 or 11. So that was a lot of years ago. We started in the storefront.
This was actually when it was just trees on this whole side of the highway. So they actually came out and drove along and stopped along the road and prayed, and they prayed on the corner of where our church is now.
Well, Donna Meyer again had another vision, former first pastor's wife, and she had a vision of what, 1,000?
Yeah, that she saw 1,000 people in the church.
Yeah, the Lord gave her a vision that there'd be 1,000 people in the church, and of course we all looked at her like, are you crazy, woman? We've only got 150 now.
Because their vision was to have a church on a hill with thousands of people. We already seen it.
So that's how it all started, and then we began to pray over that land and pray for wisdom as to how to do it all. But we first started in the storefront up here, where I think the dog grooming place is now.
Okay.
And we met there, and several people came from First Assembly and Valley and Ridgeview for our first few services, just so that there were bodies. And I think there were probably 6 or 8 of us from Suncrest, Dave and Artie, Fran and I.
And we met there with about 25 chairs. And I think I was one of the only kids that was there.
Well, first of all, Larry Gunther. This man was phenomenal. Dave Latham, phenomenal. These guys pretty much ran the project, I think. From what I've seen, they were there constantly.
The little church was built with people's hands from the community, from the church. We put many hours and hours in of pounding nails. But the thing that motivated the board to look at building the upper building was the conflict when we started 2 services. We had 1 service for a long time, and then we got too big. And so then we started 2 services, and people did not like it because they were used to that cuddly, warm, hug everybody, know everybody, and then pretty soon people are going to 2 different services. And so you didn't see people on Sunday.
Well, it was super exciting. We were doing 2 services squished in the lower building, and it was really, really tight. And we were all really excited for what God was going to do. And the building was going to afford a lot of opportunities for the community. My dad chopped a few fingers off in the process.
On Good Friday, the Sunday before we had our first service in the upper building, I cut my fingers off on the table saw, but was able to be at the church service on Sunday. So
Then it got finished. It was beautiful. And the dream had come true.
I love Sunday morning. I just love Sunday morning. I love the worship time. I love pastor's message. I love seeing friends. I love all of that. That's my favorite part.
the other thing I'm excited about, when I go and watch the praise and worship team, I think I'm watching TV. These people are fabulous.
I was going to say, I just sat in the parking lot a few weeks ago. Couldn't even find a place to park up by the church. And I sat down there because it was second service, and I said, oh God, look what you've done.
Just to see what has happened in the young people the last few years, and see their steadfastness, and when your grandkids are correcting you and saying, you should be thinking this way, Grandpa. You know, that's special.
Sue met us with a smile. That's always a key. Sue Gainey meets new people with a smile. And that just did it. We knew there was a church family there.
And the fact that we are full and building again is kind of mind-boggling. It's just really hard to imagine that we have gone to, we almost need 3 services. We're so full. All the rooms are full. Kids and families and young people and old people. It's just really amazing to see what God's done.
The people, everybody is so wonderful. From the pastoral staff down to the people that attend. Everybody just smiles and loves everybody.
So if you're talking about miracles like, bam, all of a sudden somebody was healed, we've had those times. If you're talking about miracles like, where did the money come from to do all of this? We've had those times. But giving God the glory is so easy to do in this church.
And I think God is not done yet.
No.
30 years ago, he was just starting out here, but he is not finished yet. He's got a lot more work to do.
Yeah.
And it's exciting that we were a part of the beginning, but it's going to keep going.
Yeah, it's such a privilege to be able to see the whole process unfold